Hello, my name is Derek Kubi. I am the founder of Sapo LLC. We are a startup here in Harlem. We are looking to transform how people care for their skin. Now, in terms of the U.S. Bath and shower market, it's about a $3.6 billion market that is growing at about 3% every year. But what we've seen is that there's an opportunity for consumers are looking for more luxurious and spa-like product. Cue Sapo's Women Exfoliation Cloth. Now, our exfoliation cloth is new-bathing technology that is sure to disrupt the market. The cloth is unique because it has a very unique weave that allows you to exfoliate very well, and then it also allows the product to be very durable, lasting up to about a year. In terms of the people that we're looking to target, we're targeting people that love to treat their, obsessed with treating their skin like royalty. And we're reaching those folks through different avenues or platforms. Initially, we're going to do so by partnering with local businesses here in Harlem to bring the product out, as well as our e-commerce platform. Long term, we're looking to partner with big box retailers such as Sephora, Ulta, Macy's, and even like some subscription-based beauty boxes such as Birchbox or Essence to do so. In terms of the market, we're looking to go for about 5% of the market, which is about $180 million. Our ask is we're looking to raise about $100,000, which will go towards production, marketing, and also packaging. So far, we've been able to put together a focus group. We've worked on our packaging, and we have been able to set up our supply chain. Our group contains of 3 Cornellians, myself, Camille, who is in luxury and retail, and then Falema, who's an interior designer. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. Mike's on. Hi, my name is Yvonne Teveno, and I'm the founder of Harlem-based startup STEM Kids NYC. We actually bridge the gap between the current curriculum of schools and the current need and immediate need for schools to actually prepare students for STEM-based opportunities. STEM Kids actually is also a company that we actually build those skills that to make our kids employable. Last week, NPR did a news segment that actually shared that in NYC, New York City public schools, less than 10% of the schools have computer science curriculum. And Blasio is actually committed to actually changing that so that he produces or has coding for all students of all ages. His philosophy is that computer science is the 21st century literacy. To date, STEM Kids has actually built some traction since our launch this summer, and we actually are currently engaged with a nonprofit here in Harlem. That's a sports-based nonprofit where we're actually providing after-school programs, and we'll be providing that STEM-based curriculum. That was after a successful 5 or 7 week, 5-day-a-week code school that we did implement for students, 36 students between the ages of 6 and 12. They actually made apps. So it was pretty cool to see a 6-year-old actually make an app. What we do is we inspire our kids to actually dream up what they want to make and support them through the curriculum to build it and make it. Also, we have 2 letters of intent. I'm proud to say we actually will start on our second site on Monday, where we're going to be inside of the school. It's a private school called Mustard Tea School, and we're going to be teaching coding 3 days a week to 7th and 8th graders. We also have another letter of intent for a local library. How we do it is through just basically our revenue model is on a cost per student basis. I'm charging $30 per student with an average class size of 15. And we're going to look to retain that model until we gain traction. I'm looking for $75,000 in funding that will actually help us to scale a bit into schools, to build a strategic marketing plan, and so on. This is STEM Kids NYC.
Deals.com, we're a Harlem-based startup. And tonight I'm going to talk to you guys about a problem affecting 32 million residential real estate investors. Their 2 main issues are, how do I find the right deals, and how do I find the right contacts to close these deals? Currently, they use their existing connections or social media platforms such as LinkedIn or Meetup that are not optimized for real estate investing and therefore inefficient. This is where AnySizeDeals.com comes into play. We simplify the lead generation process for real estate investors by creating a streamlined process that allows you to search for not only deals, but also connections based on geographic location, property type, deal size, and area of expertise. Since we launched the beta version of our product in June of this year, we have close to 2,000 registered users and a little over $700 million worth of listings on the platform. In terms of our acquisition strategy, we run several offline events, including the Harlem Real Estate Meetup, where we facilitate connections among our members. We're also currently in the process of launching our first conference on November 9th, and we're bringing together the leading voices in the residential real estate investment space. As a result of the conference, we have several strategic partnerships, including B2R Finance, which is the leading lender in the residential investment space. The way we make money is through something called the pay-per-lead model. So it's free to post or search for listings on the platform, but if you want additional information about a specific property, you have to purchase the lead. And at each listing connection, we make $2. Now this is unique because most of our competitors have a subscription-based model, and our model is pay as you go, so it's cost efficient. In terms of the team behind the business, I'm the founder and CEO. I have over 13 years of experience in real estate. I have a master's degree from NYU, and I've managed assets in excess of $7 billion. My partner is Alex Coquette. He has a bachelor's degree from Cornell, and he's our lead engineer. We're currently raising $500,000 towards product development and user acquisition. We're AnySitesDeals.com, and we simplify the way real estate investors generate leads. Thank you.
My name is Aaron Henry. I'm the founder and CEO of The Solution. My company is a Harlem-based company that has been in operation for over 4 years. At The Solution, I developed a product called the Surag. It's a stringless do-rag, an aesthetic do-rag. Right now, 90% of my sales are online. It's based online. The other 10% comes from local barbershops who want to put it in their stores and salons. I'm on pace to do over $250,000 in sales this year, so it's going really good. I have 2 to 4 employees, 2 permanent and 2 freelance employees that I use. I'm seeking $50,000 to actually purchase the machinery to build my own factory. Sorry. So building my own factory could, it'll be something I'll be bringing to Harlem. Something that will make me proud to be able to generate jobs here in the neighborhood. And on top of that, I wanted to point out a few features of the product that I did not mention a little earlier. What makes the Surag different from the traditional Surag is that I eliminated the string, which is well known for causing lines in the forehead, headaches, the Surag, you eliminated that issue. It's a wide strap, and I gave the tail functionality. Now wrap braids, locks, short hair, long hair, you name it, you can do it with the Surag. So that's it. I'm going to use the solution. The product is a Surag, and the gentleman is holding up a sign, wrap it up and say it. Wrap it up with Surag.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dan Paolini. I'm a project coordinator at Sologistics. And Sologistics is a Harlem-based company, and it is female-owned, minority-owned, and we are in the solar business. What we do is we act as a liaison between solar companies and the various permitting departments in New York. You might ask why a solar company would need a third party to act in between that, and that is because on average it takes about 2 days to sell a system. It takes 2 days to install a system, but it takes about 6 months to get a building permit through the Department of Buildings in New York City. Now, us collectively in the company have over 5 years of experience in solar, and we know the ins and outs of working with the companies such as the utility companies, the NYSERDA who issues the rebates. And what we do is we offer those services to expedite and use our expertise to get these permits and things done faster. And it alleviates the headaches for all the solar companies. Now, potential, in the past 3 years, New York State has seen over 300% increase in the amount of solar panel systems installed. New York State has 11 times more potential to produce 11 times more than what they consume. We're currently working with SunPower, who's one of the largest solar corporations in the United States. We have a 3-year contract with them, and what we are looking for is about $30,000 to create a cushion because we're expecting a profit within the next 3 months, so that would cushion us from them, and also an office space for us to bounce ideas off of each other and network with other people.